What's up, fight fans? Thank you, as always, for passing by the channel. Casual fans, go and grab yourself a coffee. This one isn't for you. This is for us hardcore boxing fans. To be fair to casual fans, and I hate even using that term, their importance to boxing cannot be underappreciated. They make big fights into bloody monstrous fights. And even fights that have no meaning, they literally turn them into pay-per-view events. So casual fans, we do salute you. We do. For us hardcore boxing fans, we've got one. We've got one coming up. And I said it in the thumbnail, and I truly do mean it. This is, for hardcore boxing fans, this is our version of Joshua Wilder. This is the fight that we've been waiting for. This is a fight that determines, for me, who maybe gets into the top 10 pound for pound. This fight determines, obviously, who's the best cruiserweight in the world, without a doubt. This fight, not only that, but it determines who might then step up to the heavyweight division and cause some problems. Cause some big problems. Obviously, I'm talking about Gassiev versus Usyk, which I think goes down on the 21st of July? I think it goes down on the 21st of July. And I'm going to entitle that fight Beautiful Violence. Because for me, it encompasses everything I love about boxing. Hardcore boxing is best versus the best, 50-50 matchups, none of the glitz and glamour that we see from some of these casual fights. I don't mean, well, actually, let me not say that. None of the glitz and glamour that we see from some of these big fights that are made bigger by casual fans. This is just straight hardcore, and I can't fucking wait for it. I think the World Boxing Super Series has been a huge success. They're always going to struggle with certain weight categories because they couldn't get the champions to come through, especially the ones that are based in America. But the cruiserweight division was always going to be good for them because 99% of the best cruiserweights in the world are based in Europe, so it was always going to be good. And I think that we've been left with the top two guys in the division. It's good that they're both undefeated, and I think it makes for, honestly, a perfect matchup, especially stylistically as well. Usyk is probably considered the boxer of the two. Obviously, he's got the amateur background, Olympic champion, world medalist, European medalist, beat guys in the amateurs like Biev, so he's got that kind of pedigree. And you've got Gassiev that obviously trains alongside GGG and Abel Sanchez and Big Bear, who's just a beast. He really is just a beast. At 6'3", 6'4", I actually don't know how he makes the cruiserweight limit. And he's even confirmed that win or lose this fight, he's going straight up to heavyweights. So it shows that he is a massive cruiserweight. I can't pick a winner. This is, for me, I look for matchups that I love, and this is as good as, I've not been this excited about a matchup since the first Ward Kovalev, where literally I just couldn't pick a winner. I was 50-50 with it, and this kind of reminds me of that. I honestly can't pick a winner. I'm going to try and do a breakdown video maybe in a couple of weeks as we get closer to the fight. Once we've seen all the videos and all the hype and all the build-up, maybe, then I might do a breakdown video. But for now, this is just a video appreciating the fact that we still can get good matchups. I think everyone's been uber disappointed, like me, with Wilder Joshua situation, and I feel like we've got as good, if not a better matchup here. And I really do mean that. I look at both of these guys' pedigrees, Gassiev and Usyk, and I think they're actually better than Wilder and Joshua. I really do. Whether that be their amateur background, whether it be what they've done in boxing to this day, I think they're actually better. Obviously, there was a delay in the fight. The fight was supposed to take place in May, I believe. And I think it was actually supposed to take place in either Saudi Arabia or Dubai. I can't remember. But Usyk's hand got injured. And then Russia decided to put their hat in the ring, so to speak, to try and make sure the event was going to take place there. So they put a bid in for the fight to be staged in Russia. That didn't go down too well with Usyk. Obviously, Usyk's from Ukraine. So he kind of said, look, I'm happy for the fight to be staged in Russia, but I'm not going to be there. So I think the organisers of the WB, the World Boxing Super Series, I keep saying WB, World Boxing Super Series, had to, I think, offer Usyk a bit more extra money. They won't admit that. But he's gone from absolutely not fighting in Russia to, okay, I don't mind fighting in Russia. It's strange, though, where he's from in Ukraine, or where he was born in Ukraine, I think in 2013 or 14, that was taken over by Russia. So where he's actually from in Ukraine is now Russia itself. So this is almost like Russia versus Russia. So I don't know if Gassiev has that much of an advantage. I don't think wherever this fight takes place, anyone has an advantage, to be honest. Obviously, Gassiev will have home support, but Usyk will have some support as well. The Ukrainians will travel for him. But again, this is a fantastic fight. If I was to try and pick a winner off head now without actually looking at it properly, I feel like I don't know if Usyk can take the punching power of Gassiev. That's it. So I think Usyk can outbox him, maybe even all the way to round 12. But if he gets caught with something clean from Gassiev, it could be that. It could be good night. But look, regardless of who wins, it's a fantastic fight. Again, one for us hardcore fans. It won't get the media coverage that it deserves. The casual fans won't talk about it. They probably don't know too much about these guys. But I think we're probably looking at the best matchup of 2018. It's been some good ones. In terms of my favourites so far, Loma versus Linares and Wilder versus Ortiz. But this tops them all for me. This is the one I've been really waiting for because it has so much meaning. We're going to have a guy that's going to be the undisputed cruiserweight champion of the world and a guy that's going to be knocking the fucking door down to take a belt in the heavyweight division in 2019. Fantastic stuff.